What's going on, my broskies? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And today, they have officially announced the brand new Sugofest, which has the brand new characters of the Luffy Sanji, the Sweet Commanders, and the Germa 66. We have confirmation on the abilities of these brand new rare recruits. Well, not the rare recruits specifically, just talking about the Sugofest exclusives. This banner, if you go here, it actually has like information regarding all these characters, which is cool. So that's what we're going to be going through here in this video. There's going to be a data download likely going to be happening sometime within the next maybe 10 hours or something like that. And if there is any like newer information that kind of clarifies certain things, I'll probably make a separate video regarding that. But as of right now, we have just the core Captain Effects, specials, and any other gimmicks related to these brand new Sugofest exclusives. So we're going to go through all of them, give my thoughts and opinions, and I am kind of disappointed, honestly. I was expecting a bit more from these characters. And just the fact that Luffy and Sanji just pissed me off. They just pissed me off, man, because exactly what I didn't want to happen happened with these characters, which is just, it sucks, but let's go through it. Let's go through it. So massive shout out to Godot for posting this. I don't know who was the official translations here for these specific posts here, but Luffy and Sanji, let's go through them. So they're combined captain effect. So remember, they are a dual legend, so they do combine, so they will have singular captain effects. We don't know what they are yet. We only know they're combined captain effect. Boosts the crew's attack by 5 times when the HP is full or higher. So we'll talk about that in a sec. 4.5 times otherwise. Boosts the crew's HP by 1.2 times. Heals 2000 HP at the end of each turn. And allows the crew's maximum HP to go beyond its cap. So you can get up to 2 times your original HP. Meaning that if your HP is 50,000, you can actually go up to 100,000 HP. So this is the new mechanic that this character is introducing into the game, and basically stating that if you're above that, if you're above your max HP, which is in that situation, so if you're in 50,000 HP, if you exceed that, anywhere between 50 and 100k, for example, you'd be getting 5 times attack, and then if you're below that, you get 4.5 times attack. One thing I would like to know though is that if you're above this threshold, using that same example, like if you're in 75,000 HP or 70,000 HP, for example, and the enemy cuts your health, do you go down to 35,000 HP in that example if you're at 70,000, or does it take half of that health bar specifically? I don't get how it works. I guess we'll see sometime tomorrow. But anyways, this is a very interesting. I like this mechanic. I do like the mechanic of exceeding your HP bar. What I don't like though is that this guy is a completely rainbow captain. I don't get it. I really don't get it why they do this. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand why they do it. It's dumb. It's just, it's stupid. So let's go through their special ability, because their special is also really good. So it changes all orbs, including block, into recovery. That's very good. Recovers 50 times this character's recovery that can heal beyond the crew's max HP. Caps at double the max HP. So I think this means that if you use this guy as a sub on teams, you can actually still exceed your max HP, which again is just crazy OP. And then if your crew's HP is full or beyond full, boost the crew's attack by 2.5 times for 1 turn, 2 times otherwise. So a rainbow 2.5 times attack, and then also becomes Luffy and Sanji for 3 turns. Yeah, this is, again, really good. This character doesn't have any, like, amazing, like a broken utility effect, but just getting a full board of orbs, healing past max, and a 2.5 times attack boost. 50 times, that's a lot. That's going to heal. Okay, so if we bring up the calculator real quick, if they've hypothetically got like 500 recovery times by 50, 25k. Okay, so yeah, in some instances, it'll probably be taking you back to full. They got 1.2 HP boost, so I guess it depends. But I guess in a lot of circumstances, you're probably going to be healing to full or close to full with this for sure. So that's really good. That's really good. And then their swap effect changes their own orb into recovery. It doesn't get rid of block orbs though, but obviously their special does, but their swap does not get rid of block orbs, okay? Makes recovery orbs beneficial to the crew, which makes sense. So they don't have it in their captain effect. You have to switch to get it, which is interesting. And then reduces bind, despair, and paralysis by 1 turn, and that's for your whole team. I just wish that this character was specifically boosting like a couple of classes. If this guy was like a fighter captain and something else, I don't know. They could have done something a little bit different here. Just restrict it so it's not rainbow 5 times. Like, that's just stupid. It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's stupid. I'm losing words to come up with to describe Luffy and Sanji. Obviously, they're very good, and that's the reason why I don't like it, because how are you going to release a rainbow captain like this, and then we have the other two characters which are restrictive? I don't get it. Either make them all restrictive, or make all of them rainbow, in my opinion. If you're going to go all out, make them all rainbow. It's stupid. Either way, the next one, we have the Sweet 3 Commanders. So, unfortunately, I have read all these characters, and unfortunately, in my opinion, the Sweet 3 Commanders are the worst of the three. I really hoped that they were the strongest, but on paper, they seem to be the worst. Let's go through what they do. So first of all, their captain effect, boost strength characters attack by 4.25, boost non-strength characters by 3.75, boost cruise HP by 1.3, and if you defeated an enemy in the previous turn, you get a 5 times attack boost to your strength characters. That's really easy to achieve. And then reduces despair by 10 turns. So I like the inbuilt utility, and yeah, as I said, 5 times attack boost just by defeating an enemy in the previous turn. That's pretty easy to achieve. You're not going to have any problems reaching that. The only time you're not going to get it, obviously, is if, like, legit you just fail to kill something in a turn, which, if you're doing, like, burst turns and stuff, you're going to be killing things. And remember, if an enemy still revives, you still get that count of killing the enemy for that first time, so you still will maintain a 5 times captain. So this is not very difficult to use. It's very, very straightforward, just a strength boosting captain. Now, their super type, you need one of these characters on your team. You need a Big Mom, Perispero, Daifuku, Oven, Amand, Opera, Brulee, Montador, Galette, Bavarois, Pudding, and Flampe. Now, it is nice at least that they boost non-strength, but in terms of just strength characters you can run here, you can run Treasure Map Big Mom, Legend Big Mom V1, but she's not very good for this team. Is there a red Daifuku? Probably not. There's a couple of red ovens. Montador. Actually, Montador would be not bad. He's got a really good utility special, and he's a strength unit. He can make quick orbs beneficial if your captain is strength or psi. So yeah, Montador would be a really good sub for this team in terms of rare recruits. Galette, Bavarois. Like, there's not many strength versions of these characters, so hopefully they come out with some more soon. But, you know, at the very end of the day, at least you're like, you know, they're still getting a boost no matter what. But as for what their super special does, deals 100 times their attack in non-type damage to all enemies that ignores all defensive effects. I like that, that's okay. And then reduces the cooldown of strength units by 1 turn. And then you get super strength. Okay, this is absolutely stupid. Why the hell do they have a cooldown reducing super type special? That doesn't make sense to me. It literally makes no sense. One thing that I noticed straight away on this character is that there's no way to get matching orbs. There's no effect that says treat X orb as beneficial or anything like that. There's no special that gives you matching orbs. So I don't understand why they didn't apply that with their super type special. Whether it just be like strength characters get strength orbs. That at the very least I think would have been a lot better than this. I don't understand it. I mean, as I said, the damage is good, but this effect is just very odd. I don't get it. Unless if they've got something crazy that we don't know yet, maybe a really good sailor effect or a really good, you know, like potential ability or something. I don't know. This is just super odd to me. And then their special ability boosts the chain coefficient by 1.1 for 1 turn. That's really good. Doubles strength characters attack for 1 turn, and then doubles strength characters color affinity for 1 turn. This guy's giving me lots of vibes of that Sabo legend that they released, you know, alongside Snake Man. This is just, this is odd. I don't understand the theory behind the structure of this legend. It doesn't make sense. As I said, I would have preferred if either this or this was replaced with getting matching orbs somehow, because the only other way you're going to get matching orbs is like just running a separate unit, or you can hybrid him up with Snake Man, for example. That's an option. Just a very, very odd unit. I don't think they're bad. They're not a bad unit, but there's definitely things about it that I would change personally. I don't get it, man. As I said, I really hope that they have a really good potential ability or something that kind of makes them better than what they are. I do like the fact that they are a 1 unit that has a super type special. I said previously I actually preferred that compared to just making them a dual legend. I much prefer this structure of a character compared to a dual legend. But at the same time, what they've done here, unfortunately, is not what I was hoping for. As I said, I do think they're really good, though. Especially, like, they've got inbuilt utility to reduce despair, so you don't need to bring a despair reducer on your team, which is good. 5 times is very easy to achieve. You've at least got a little bit of a health boost, too. Just this super type special is very weird. Very weird. Anyways, let's move on to the last of these 3 characters, which is Germa 66. So, Germa They are really, really weird. So, their captain effect boosts Psy character's attack by 4 times. Oh, I should probably mention that they are also a super type character, very similar to the Sweet Commanders, whereas Luffy and Sanji are a dual character. So, again, Germa being a super type legend, boosts Psy character's attack by 4 times, 3.75 for non-Psy characters, and then if a Psy character has a Psy slot or a tandem slot, boost their attack by 5 times instead. This is very, very reminiscent of Snake Man. Snake Man being for strength, and this is very similar because Snake Man needed a strength orb or a recovery slot, so this is Psy orb or tandem slot, very similar. And makes tandem slots beneficial to the team. And then he has a really cool added effect. If this character becomes the captain during the middle of an adventure, makes his own attacks super effective against all types. That's weird. I don't understand why they decided to do that, but it's just kind of like extra. Personally speaking, I would have preferred it if they replaced it with a really crazy utility effect. But I guess something I just noticed now, there's no HP boost, no damage reduction with him at all. So that is also a bit of a downside. He's going to be relatively squishy. Yeah, he's going to be a very, very squishy captain. Okay, so as for their super type, the crew needs to have one of these characters. Sanji, Luffy, Nami, Chopper, Brook, Jinbei, and Carrot. That's not going to be too much of an issue to fulfill. But their super type effect will multiply the chain by 1.25, which I believe is very similar to Sanji and Judge's switch effect. Very similar boost to that. And then locks locks orbs for 1 turn. Yeah, the whole team's orbs for 1 turn. And then changes Psy characters into Super Psy. This is fine. I think this is perfectly acceptable in my opinion. I don't see a problem with this, especially with what you know with their special. So their special changes all orbs into tandem, which of course as a captain they treat as beneficial. For 2 turns, boost Psy orbs by 2.25. That is exceptional. And then if the character is not your captain, swaps to become the captain for 2 turns. I would have preferred if this was 3 turns. I don't really get it, but it's fine. Because remember, when you switch into the captain, you get this effect where he's super effective. So if there's like a situation where, you know, you're not against an int enemy, because that's one of the things about int and Psy, is that like they hit neutrally against everyone, but they're very good against either int or Psy, depending on which team you're running. So this kind of enables you to run this character against every piece of content, no matter what. It just means that, you know, your other captain has to be, you know, because obviously you got a captain that you have up first. This guy is a sub. You have to play this guy as a sub, and then you make him switch into the captain if you want to be super effective against all types. Remember, that only works for himself. It doesn't work for your whole team. So if it worked for the whole team, this guy would be absolutely broken. But either way, that's still very, very good because he's going to be a 5 times captain. He's going to be hitting super hard. He's going to be hitting way harder than Bullet, right? Like, way harder, which is crazy to think about. Plus, you have a 2.25 orb boost when you launch the special, a guaranteed full board of orbs, and then when he becomes the captain, you can launch the super type, which gives you a chain multiplier boost, and you can lock your orbs to keep it for multiple turns. This guy's really good. I like what they're doing here. Honestly, what it seems like, with the way that everything's structured, it feels like there's going to be some sort of event where these characters are going to be good, these two specifically, where the enemy revives, because this effect can work after revive, and then for 2 turns, means that like if an enemy revives, you get the boost for multiple turns. That's what I think is going to be happening here. There's going to be some sort of event that's centered around a revive boss, and that's all we know right now in terms of these characters. I mean, there's a tweet that went out, this is the new rare recruit Capone that's going to be releasing alongside these characters too. Very, very interesting stuff. Is there any other information? Yeah, Raid Brook is coming out. That's cool. A new unlockable ship. What does this do? Unlock the clear to receive the Nostra Castello ship. So it's a new version of the Capone ship for some reason. You'll also receive plus 100 Cotton Candy support medal. Okay, the ship ability is not here yet. And then there's the actual structure of the Sugo Fest itself. So let's have a look. Is it, yeah, 3 times legend rate. Gold only multiples. That's crazy. Second multiple on part 1 or 3, guaranteed rated up unit. That's cool. Guaranteed new Perospero. Wait, what? There's a new Perospero? What the hell's going on? Wait, what? what new Perospero? Is it a rare recruit? Or is it, what the hell? I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's very weird. I don't know what the new Perospero is all about. Guaranteed 6+ Capone on 4th multi of part 1. That's good. If you don't have Capone, you should do the 4th multi for sure. That's very good. Guaranteed rated up legend, guaranteed rated up unit. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is an interesting looking Sugo Fest, and all signs point towards this Sugo Fest being the official global anniversary Sugo Fest coming in February. That's what I suspect is going to be happening. So we've got lots to look forward to, and as I said, we don't have the full information yet, but we should be getting a data download probably within the next like 10 hours or so regarding everything with the new batch, the new characters, whatever that new Perospero is. I had no idea there was a new Perospero. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. Let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts and opinions about all these characters. Very, very interesting. Luffy and Sanji are just completely broken. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. And if you guys did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.